Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Figs enthusiasts alike, welcome to the Fighting with Figs podcast. I, of course, am your host. I am Brady, Bruiser Brady, Brady is better, and so on. And today, my guest is Drew McIntyre, has over 12,000 followers across various social medias, has over 6,400 views on YouTube combined, part of the TikTok club, owner of DEW, the Lena Vega's biggest fan, and the man who likes basketball. Welcome, DEW. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah,
Good to hear.
yeah. Getting ready for this. Um, I got some more stuff coming up that hopefully will be announced soon with some other creators.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah. So how I like to go is I ask questions. I make questions. I ask all wrestling fans. We do a couple games and then the fan questions. All right.
All right.
Let's hop into this. So first off, I met everybody, like all my wrestling, like all the wrestling creators, wrestling figure creators and stuff through Willie Finesse, through WFE. So my question is, how did you personally meet Willie Finesse? How did you find him?
Okay, so that's a good question. So it was like back in February 2020. My friend, his name was Larson, and he was a huge fan of Willie Finesse. And from there, I just started loving Willie, basically.
That's funny because that's the same thing happened. I found him February 2022. Like, it was like the 22nd or something because it was over my school break. But,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
funny. Yeah. All right. Um, Speaking of Willie, like, there's been some names brought up in this conversation. A lot of arguments I could see from a couple people. But what I want to know is who do you think is the GOAT in WFE?
The goat. Okay, so there's many goats, but the number one goat, the golden boy himself, Ghost went out.
Ghost. I mean, he
He's
did
one of the
beat
goats.
Roman. Yeah, he did beat Roman. He's a two-time champ. I'll give
Yes,
him that.
sir.
But all right, let's get right into the questions. Not trying to waste any time. Okay, my first question: how did you get into wrestling? How did you find it?
That's a really good question, also. Okay, so I think it was my cousins. They were playing 2K, if I'm not wrong, 13. And from there, I just really wanted to do what they were doing. And I seen like The Undertaker in that. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I seen them playing 2K, and I just wanted to do that.
Was it 2K14?
Yeah, 2K14. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, because it was WWE 13, then 2K14. But
Right, right.
yeah. All right. So I think I have two questions. I think I already know the answers, but might as well just ask. Who is your favorite current male superstar?
Oh, everybody knows that. Drew McIntyre.
All right, and I think I know the next question. Who is your favorite current woman superstar?
I'm gonna let the people answer that one.
It's
Zelina Vega.
yeah. I said their name in the intro. Like I knew already, but uh, instead of current, how about your favorite all-time male superstar?
Ooh, there's a lot of greats, but I have to say Jeff Hardy. It's a weird one, but Jeff Hardy.
I mean, I don't hear it a lot, but it's a good answer, honestly.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. And then, who is your favorite all-time woman superstar?
Lita,
Lita. Were you a fan of the Team Extreme? Well, you obviously
definitely.
didn't watch it, but like you're a fan of them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she did Matt dirty.
For real.
All right. let's move on in the questions. So, WWE has the big four pay per views: Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. In my opinion, the two bigger ones: WrestleMania, SummerSlam. WrestleMania more memorable for the moments, SummerSlam more memorable for the wrestling ability. Which of the two is your favorite?
I have to say WrestleMania. That's where everything goes down, in my opinion.
So you think WrestleMania is the peak of the WWE calendar?
I think so.
Do you have a favorite Mania?
Uh the most memorable one is WrestleMania 33 because that's a peak of like I just have to go with WrestleMania 33.
I remember I went crazy when the Hardy Boys returned.
Yes. The
Yeah, I
main
remember.
reason why I love it.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then they won the belts on their return.
Yes. The whole ladder
Yeah.
stipulation was amazing in my opinion.
Yeah. Alright, so speaking of the Hardy Boys winning the belts, what is your favorite title belt design? Because like, there's been a lot. This could be like depending on the person. So I want to know what your favorite design is.
Favorite design? I have to go with the classic Intercontinental Championship.
The white strap.
The white strap.
Yeah, I love that belt.
Yes. I just love the way it looks, the shine, it's just amazing.
It's so clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I need that in figure form. I don't have that one yet.
Same. I've been trying to get my hands on that one.
Same. All right, so we speaked on favorite superstars, which is could be kind of easy. This one, depending on the person, can be pretty hard. I was wondering, do you have a least favorite superstar?
Least favorite. So, all of course, all the wrestlers they try their best. Their characters, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. But someone I dislike, I don't know. That's a tough question. Just someone who's a jerk to their fans. I don't know. You know what? CM Punk. I'm sorry, CM Punk.
No,
He's just a jerk.
I agree. Like right now, currently overrated.
Yes, yes, yes. That pop was not needed, in my opinion.
I mean, like I was happy the time, like when he returned, and then
Hmm.
after that, it just kept going downhill.
Yes, I agree. Once they gave him those long tights, oh no. Honestly,
Yeah, he's not the same that he was before.
I agree.
Okay. Now, we're closing as this is um when this comes out, it's going to be November 1st.
Ooh,
So, we're on the end of 2021.
yeah.
I want to know currently what's your favorite match of 2021 so far?
Oh man, that's a really good one. Favorite match? There's so many, so many. So I was actually at this match. It was Raleigh, North Carolina, PNC Arena. It was Big E versus Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. Just a banger in my opinion.
Oh,
Three big names, three big men colliding. Oh man, that was just amazing.
yeah, I remember what match you're talking about. That was a great match.
Yes, sir.
The tribal chief proved why he is the head of the table.
Yup.
All right, so Roman Reigns, he's in the bloodline.
Mhm.
Uh, that's like a faction. There's been many of them currently of all time. I want to know what your favorite faction is.
Ooh, favorite faction.
And this could be stable too, just like any multi-man group.
Okay. This one's sort of basic, but I'm gonna have to go with the Shield. No, hold on. Let me rephrase that. So the Shield, they're overrated in my opinion. They're pretty overrated, but they've had the most memorable moments that I've seen in wrestling history.
Definitely, yeah. I grew when I first started watching wrestling. That's when the Shields came in, and like
Oh,
they just had like a dominant reign. Like they only were with each other. Like their first reign, they were only with each other for a couple years, but like so they were so dominant.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. So there's been a lot of great ones in my opinion, a lot of trash ones. What is your favorite finisher?
Oh, finisher, finisher, finisher. There's a lot. But finisher, the spear. I'm just gonna go with the spear. It's just so clean, depending on the person delivering it. It's just so clean.
Yeah. I have a question. Who do you think has the best spear and who do you think has the worst spear?
Ooh, okay. So best spear, it's a tie between Bobby Lashley because you know how he like does a little roll or spin in it. It's just
Oh
so
yeah.
clean. And Edge, the way he just lands on his knees is so satisfying. But out of that, I'm gonna have to go with Bobby Lashley. It's just so devastating.
Ooh. Honestly, my favorite is like it's got to be either Rhino, Goldberg, or Roman because I feel
The
like those
goal.
three they're just like they go right through you.
Yes, especially right now. Oh man, the
Yeah.
gore.
The gore
Ooh,
was crazy.
I agree.
Okay, next. Well, we already spoke on this, but I was running. Have you ever been to an event like? Have you ever been to a different one than that Raw?
Yes, I think I have. I think around two or one SmackDown events. Yeah, I think so.
Anything like memorable happen? Like anything big happen then?
Not really. Only at that the Raw event, that match. Oof, and that the Raw in general was amazing. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, definitely. Probably one of the better Raws in the past couple
Yes.
months.
Now that I agree on for sure, for sure.
Okay, so next, a lot of people um kind of get like heated over get arguments over this. Who do you think is the most overrated wrestler of all time?
Oof, oof. Overrated. There's a lot of people that comes to mind, but most overrated. It's got to be ah. That's really a tough one. Uh, I have to say CM Punk. Like everything he does, there's a pop for no reason.
Ooh. I
Now that's
mean,
gonna
I,
get a lot of people mad, but
I understand underrated currently, but of all time,
mm, all time.
I don't, I don't see
Hold
him
up, let
being.
me think of
Of
another
all
one.
time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Think of some.
So
Because
overrated, Roman
personal,
Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Explain.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a Roman fanboy myself, but it's just everyone goes crazy and everybody loves him, everybody hates him. That's what makes him overrated. There's so much hype to him. If that makes sense. I don't know.
In my opinion, he's like Cena, but he's not as good as Cena. But like
That's
how
facts.
the fan reaction, how like half the people love him, half the people hate him.
Yeah,
Like I kind of see Cena in him, but no, Cena's the goat.
that's facts.
Okay, you just talked about overrated, kind of controversial. This one I don't think can get as controversial. I'm wondering, who do you think is the most underrated?
Oh man, a lot of people they're gonna be thinking Ricochet, blah blah blah. No, not Ricochet. He could do flips, but that's about it. So
Oof.
also that's gonna get Ethan mad. EWE, but
Yeah.
underrated. So does it have to be someone on the main roster or
No, no,
no?
it doesn't have to be on the main roster.
Someone that catches my attention. Very good in ring. Xavier Woods. He may be the king of the ring, but he's still super underrated.
He's criminally underrated. He's
Yes, I
like,
seen your comment on that.
yeah, he's like really good. I mean, I'm glad they're giving him his props now, but before he retires or leaves, like I at least want him to hold one singles title, you know?
Yes, I
Like
agree.
when he gets to actually shine in the ring, he proves that he's actually like really good.
And he's jacked. When I say jacked, he's jacked. So that
Yeah,
makes a
he's
good
like
champion.
yeah, and he's small too, so like he's big for his size.
He's scary. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen him in person, he's scary.
Yeah, like I recently saw a picture of him and I didn't realize how jacked he was and I was like, dang.
It's
Like
crazy how big
just
he is.
recently. Yeah, it is. All right. This is gonna be the last one on this, so we're gonna move on to the games after this. But this one, we already touched up on. I don't know if you're gonna have the same answer, but who do you think is the GOAT of WWE?
Oh come on. I think everyone knows this. The face of WWE, John Cena.
Roman Reigns. Oh, John
Oh,
Cena, John Cena, John. No, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm
nah.
joking. I'm joking. No,
I see
John Cena,
Cena.
definitely.
Oh,
He is 16-time world champion.
yup.
He's just the GOAT. I don't know how else to
Yes.
explain it. All
Crazy.
right. Now we're gonna move on to underrated, overrated, and trivia.
Oh, I like this.
And what I like to do is sometimes with certain guests, I like to have themes for the games.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
today's theme is gonna be Drew McIntyre and Zelina
Oh.
Vega. So
Okay.
they're gonna be related to them. All right.
Sounds good.
Underrated, overrated. The Oval Intercontinental Championship.
Underrated.
Underrated. I
Yeah.
mean,
Underrated. Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it, but I don't really have an opinion on it, honestly.
It's
Honestly.
just a weird shape, in my opinion.
Yeah. Next, Andrade El Idolo.
Oh, underrated.
Definitely. Yeah, he was so great.
I know. It's sad that they didn't even use him correctly.
Yeah, I love even though like they had matches like literally every week, I loved his rivalry with Rey Mysterio.
Yes, that was amazing.
It was kind of like like overbooked. Like they kept having the same match, but every match was so great.
I agree.
Definitely. So I think everyone could agree, or mostly everyone can agree. NXT one or the original NXT was like really good.
I agree. 2.0.
Yeah. My next question: overrated or underrated? NXT 2.0.
Okay. Okay. Though, but
Yeah,
I don't know any of them. Like I can't name all of them like the old NXT.
yeah. They
So
introduced a lot of people, and they just
yes,
recently like they switched every single championship except the NXT championship.
the men's or the women's. I haven't kept up with NXT.
Uh, this week, as of recording, the NXT Tag Team Championships changed, the Women's Championship changed, and the
Wow,
Women's Tag Championship changed. The only person
dude.
who didn't change was Ciampa.
Wow. So are the is the North American Championship still around or no?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That belt also didn't change. I don't think he had a match. Who Oh
I
yeah,
forgot his name.
Carmelo Hayes. That
Carmelo
title just changed
Hayes.
like 2 weeks ago or something.
I feel like that was a little forced. So I'm gonna say NXT 2.0 is I'll just say underrated, I guess.
I mean, they introduce a lot of people, so I feel like it's gonna be a long time before it can be at the same
Yeah,
position where it was.
that's facts.
Up next, this brand gotten a lot of hate over the past year.
Oh,
Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. Uh, it's overrated.
Overrated. Um,
Wait, okay. Here's the thing. People talk about it so much, how bad it is. That's what makes it overrated.
okay. I see. In my opinion, I think they need to lower it to 2 hours to
Yes,
help it.
3 hours is way too long.
And Tony Khan, I think it's his brother, Nick Khan or something. He works for WWE. He
Oh,
actually um told Vince that they should make Raw 4 hours. He tried to make it happen. I think
why?
he's
Why would
really
you do
working
such
for
a
his
thing?
brother. I don't know. I really think he's working for his brother because that would ruin Raw.
Yes,
That's
there has to
literally a
be
pay per
some
view.
evil plan.
That's literally a pay per view hour. Like that's how
For
pay.
real.
That'd be crazy. Okay, up next. In my opinion, probably one of the most underrated of all time, Dolph Ziggler.
Oof, underrated. He deserves a lot more.
I agree. Uh Personally, I don't know if he should have another world championship reign before he retires, but definitely one more IC title reign.
Yes,
He is definitely one of the greatest. Him, Miz, Jericho, those are the first three that come to my mind when I think of the title.
I agree.
Next, someone who inspired a lot of people on the main roster right now. Sasha, including Sasha, that's the first one that I think of. Eddie Guerrero.
Ooh, he's here's the thing. He's had some world title reigns. Everybody knows who he is. So I'm gonna say overrated. I'm glad that there's not a lot of hate towards him. He was a really good wrestler. So I'm just gonna say overrated respectfully.
Oh, okay. I appreciate the respectfully. I appreciate that. But damn.
I
He's
mean,
like, that's crazy. I mean, I appreciate the respectfully. I appreciate your opinion, but
everybody
a
considers him
lot
a
of people would
legend, and
disagree.
even I do. So if you're a legend and everybody knows you, I'll have to say that he's overrated. If that makes sense.
Well, yeah, yeah. Like he can't be underrated at that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the current design for the WWE Championship.
Hmm, overrated. Oh, honestly, overrated.
They
I
need a
don't
new
like.
design. Like I really like the Undisputed Championship design. They need something like that.
Yes, I totally agree.
100%. Okay. Next question. Underrated, overrated. Drew McIntyre.
You have to do this to me. Overrated.
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 Explain.
Okay, so when okay, so when he won the what was it 2020 2019 Rumble? I don't remember.
He won the 2020 Rumble.
2020. Okay, once he won the 2020 Rumble, he was going really good. I think that's when he turned face, and from there it started going good. But once Vince started once he lost it, I think it was Randy Orton. I don't remember all this, but I think it was either Randy Orton. Yeah, and then he just kept chasing that title over and over again. It just started getting old, and that's pretty much why people hate him because how overrated he was. I,
Definitely.
I just explained that so wrong, but yeah.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. Second to last. Underrated, overrated. Zelina Vega.
Underrated. Come on now.
I think she could do so much more in ring. Like she isn't used as much as she should.
I agree. I could agree so much with that. Like honestly.
Like she's on TV like barely, and then they gave the belt to Nia Jax.
Wait,
Like it was
what? Wait, what happened? I haven't kept up with anything.
no, the not the world title. They gave the not the women's championship. They gave the tag titles to. She just lost them. She lost them a little bit ago, but like still, she was a champion for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Nia Jax was a champion for a long time, while Zelina Vega was barely on TV.
That's facts. And I got tired with the Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler thing. Blah blah blah.
Shayna Baszler is underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, she really is. She really is.
Okay, let's just try to get this done fast and let me get the last one in.
All right.
D.E. Ritos.
Oh man. Ah, overrated.
You made your own thing is overrated.
Yes. Okay. So here's the thing. I started this off as a small little joke, just to put some more time in the episodes. But then everybody else, they're like, "Oh my god, I love the Doritos," and they used it without my permission. And then from there, everybody just started using it all up, no credits. And then from there, it just started getting overrated. Like that was supposed to be my thing, but it turned to a everyone thing.
Yeah, I got like overused.
Yes, that's why I keep trying to make it even more relevant and make new things. But those new things are gonna turn into irrelevant things pretty soon.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, now let's get into the trivia section. So this
Okay.
is gonna alternate one Drew McIntyre question, one Zelina Vega question, and these might be a little tougher than usual just because they were so like specific that it was hard to find questions.
All right.
But all right, what year did Drew McIntyre originally start with WWE?
Oh, oh.
If you need multiple choice, I can help you with that one.
Could I please get the multiple choice?
2007, 2009, 2011, or 2013.
I'm gonna say 2007.
Correct.
Let's go.
Okay, first one correct. Next one might be easy. Who is Selena Vega married to?
Me? No. Malachi
Republic
Black,
Republic
Alistair
relations.
Black, whatever his name is.
Malachi Black. Yeah.
Malachi, Tommy End. Who cares?
Do you watch AEW?
Barely.
Yeah, I could tell.
Wow.
All right. What was the name of McIntyre's faction before he was fired originally?
3MB.
3MB, the three-man band.
Yes,
I
sir.
love them.
A bunch of jobbers. No, but they were alright. They were alright.
Heath Slater needs to come back and win the WWE Championship to complete all three.
Yes. That needs to happen.
Next one. Who was in the tag team that Zelina Vega briefly managed?
Wasn't it Andrade and Angel Garza?
Correct.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that low key.
Same.
All right. Who was the man that Drew McIntyre won the Raw Tag Team Championships with?
uh oh, Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
I don't know why that took me so long to answer.
Personally, I liked him a lot more when he was with him. I think it was just his gimmick, the
Psychopath.
Scottish psychopath. Yeah,
Yes. Dolph
I think
made.
he's a better heel, but
I agree. Face is just not my favorite.
yeah, some people are just better at one thing.
That's facts.
So this is where it gets kind of like harder.
Okay.
Which other major company did Zelina Vega compete in before signing to WWE?
I think I know this one. Wasn't it Impact?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't know about that. I had to look that up.
wow. That's crazy. I didn't.
Who? I mean, that's the only other one I would think of. All right. Who did Drew McIntyre defeat to win the NXT Championship?
You there?
Yeah. Can you
Oh,
hear me?
there we go. I can hear you now.
All right, I'll ask the question again. Who did Drew McIntyre defeat to win the NXT Championship?
Oof. So, who did Drew McIntyre defeat to become NXT champion? I'm trying to think on this one. Was
2017.
2017? Wasn't it Bobby Roode?
Yes.
Bobby Roode. Okay, I was about to say
Yes.
Bobby Fish.
Yeah, I don't think WWE would ever give him a belt.
For real.
Yeah, that one. I forgot about that one too. Like, that was, in my opinion, that was a really, like, the best time in NXT.
Yes, I
They had, like,
agree.
they had around that era, they had Shinsuke, Samoa Joe, McIntyre,
Finn Balor.
DIY. Like,
Wait, was Finn Balor on the NXT roster on like around 2017?
he moved up in 2016.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, SummerSlam. All right. This one, well, I don't know, maybe, you know, how many cats does Selena Vega own?
What kind of question is this? How many cats does Selena have?
Do you need
I
the multiple choice?
yes, definitely.
2, 4, 6, or 8?
Oh, come on, counting by the twos. That's hard. I'm gonna guess 8,
No, incorrect.
6.
Yeah, it was 6.
Oh wow, I was thinking about that.
Okay. So, Drew McIntyre is a two-time WWE champion.
Mm-hmm.
Which two men did he beat to win the championships?
Randy Orton
Mm-hmm.
and Brock Lesnar.
Correct.
Let's go.
I forgot about Orton's title reign. It wasn't even that long.
Exactly. I don't understand why they brought a bunch of legends back for that
I,
little those segments. It was just stupid in my opinion.
I know they didn't even like. It was for like as like the summer basically. He changed his gimmick to the Legend Killer for like the shortest time, and then like just went back to regular Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question of trivia. This one, I don't know. You might know it from the question. Which form? You know the Fox show WWE Backstage? The old talk show?
Yeah.
Okay, which former WWE Backstage co-host gave Zelina Vega praise?
Uh, was it dang it. Do you have the a multiple choice?
Um, yeah, I can give it to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, Renee Young, Paige, CM Punk, or Booker T.
Booker T.
Incorrect.
What? It was
It
probably
was
Renee Young, wasn't it?
it was CM Punk.
CM Punk?
Yeah, he gave. he gave Zelina Vega praise.
Didn't he like compare it to AJ Lee or no?
I don't even remember. I just googled some of these questions honestly. But she played AJ Lee in the
In that
paper
fighting
movie.
with my family, I think.
Yeah, Fighting with My Family.
Yeah, that was classic.
All right, we are closing out. Almost done. All we have is the fan questions. You ready?
Oh, can't wait for these. Yes, sir. I'm ready. I'm ready.
AFWE asked, "How did you start being a Drew and Zelina fan?"
So Drew, it was kind of random. I was just watching. I think it was SummerSlam 2019. 2019. I don't know, but it was with Dolph Ziggler against I think Roman Reigns. Not Roman Reigns. Come on. Uh, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I think that's when. I don't even remember honestly.
For
And
for the tag team championships?
yes, I think that was SummerSlam.
I think was it SummerSlam 2018, I think it was.
I think so. Yeah. And for Zelina Vega, honestly, I seen her in NXT with Andrade, and I guess, fell in love with her. I guess I don't know. It sounds so weird.
Yeah, it was 2018. I just googled it, but no, no, I know what you're talking about. Same thing happened with EBF and Bailey.
Oh gosh.
All right, next question. Batlow asked, "How did you come up with the name DEW?"
I get this question a lot, but honestly, I just came up with it when I was like 7, 6, and I just used my initials and then added wrestling.
I mean, a lot of people do that, but I like DEW. Like rolls off the tongue. I like
Yes,
how.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Damien Wrestling Figs asked, "When is the accolade going to be stretched too far?"
It already has been. Uh, when was it? I don't know. I honestly don't remember. But it was in some company where I ripped an AEW figure's torso off. I it's crazy, but yeah,
That's crazy. You ripped
super
his
crazy.
torso off?
Yeah, I think it was like a Kenny Omega and his torso just cracked off.
That's funny. Okay. Next question. Hunter Wrestling Official asked, "How did you come up with all your sponsors?"
Oof. Uh, I honestly don't remember. I just seen like a Doritos ad. I wanted to make it like my own thing so I won't get copyrighted. And DE Ritos. That's I don't even know. Something along those lines.
Do you know how many other like variants you have DE Ritos, like what other sponsors do you have?
Uh DE bars. Stupid, but and there's I think that's pretty much it.
Like the Mars bars, the DE bars.
Yeah, I ripped off the Mars bars from E Kids.
That's funny. All right, next question. The Ramen Prince asked, "How did you get so good at stop motion?"
Honestly, I'm not even good in my opinion. I just try my best, and whatever comes out comes out. If I need to redo something, I redo it, and I just take a lot of time on it. And a lot of other fellow creators that do pig fed, video fed, whatever, they all put in their very own time into it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. Like
Yes,
I'm doing it now. Like it takes a while.
for real. And if your clips get lost, you have to do that whole thing again, 100 times better.
Yeah, today I was filming and I had half the match filmed, and then it all deleted because I got a call, and then
Wow,
when I went back, it all deleted. So I had to redo it. But
that's crazy. I didn't think that could happen.
it was because I was filming on TikTok, and
Mhm.
like I was like almost close to the 3 minute mark, and I was about to save it, and then I got the call, and then like when I went back on TikTok, the thing came up like continue or delete like unfinished project or whatever.
Mhm.
That never came up. It just deleted it.
Oh man, that actually sucks.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Almost done. ESW PickFed asks, what is your favorite WWE elite and your favorite AEW figure, men and women?
Oh, so my favorite WWE men's elite, I'm gonna have to say either Elite 89 Drew McIntyre or Elite 85 Karen Cross.
Doesn't that Drew McIntyre come with like the sword, the claymore?
Yes, yes, it does, and
That's,
that's
that's
why I like it so much. The accessories
yeah,
to the
that's a
double
crazy
jointed
set.
arms, amazing.
Yeah.
And for women's, I just recently got this figure: Liv Morgan, Elite 85, and Zelina Vega. Of course, Zelina Vega. What was it? Elite 84 exclusive.
I'm gonna look that up. What's your favorite AEW figures?
Oh, AEW. Oh, good one. I'm gonna have to say Elite. I mean, not Elite. Series. Unrivaled Series 4, Kenny Omega.
Do you have a favorite woman's?
I the only women's figure of AEW I have is Riho, so I guess I'll say Riho.
Riho. Is she a good figure? Like just how it is?
She's the at least everything else is pretty good.
Okay. Live to Riot 201 asks, what inspired you to make videos?
Oh, this one's pretty deep, but I've been seeing like I downloaded TikTok like 2019. From 2020, that's when I started seeing a bunch of wrestling stuff, figure stuff. Of course, I'm pretty sure the whole reason why everyone else is on TikTok is because of the quarantine thing. They were bored, so I was scrolling and I seen this kid. He was like throwing his figures around and doing stop motion type of stuff, and I seen that and I really wanted to do that. I forgot his username. He had like 8,000 followers, and I wanted to be like just like him. Kind of cringy, but and then I just wanted to try it out myself, and I went through some really bad quality to somewhat good quality, and from there, that's where it took off.
Yeah, and now you're at 11,000 right now.
11,000, it's crazy.
11.8 thousand followers on TikTok.
I honestly never thought it would get to that point.
Yeah, you keep going up too.
Yes, sir.
And the last question, JCW Setup Cold asks, when is the face review?
I said at like 1K I was gonna do a face review. That passed. Then I said 10K. That passed. I'll settle it for 15K
15K?
for sure. For
Okay.
sure.
Okay, everyone listening to this, get him to 15K.
Oh man. Oh
um,
man.
that's only like 3.2 thousand followers away. So,
Hopefully 3.2 thousand people see this.
I mean, I doubt it, but
You
I
never
mean,
know.
you're probably gonna get there eventually.
Yes, sir.
That's all I have. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for
And
letting
yeah,
me on the show.
of course. Yeah, I enjoy talking to you. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, man. I had really
Yeah. Thank you everyone for listening and peace out.